With a love of rock climbing and a desire for more all-natural products, Justin Brown decided to order some ingredients online and try to create his own version of the skincare products he was purchasing for his adventures.
If you look on the back of any lotion that you're going to get in a grocery store or shampoo or whatever it is, there's all these synthetic emulsifiers and antibacterial agents, and there's just a bunch of stuff that I'm not super excited about putting on my skin or using. And so the driving force behind the creation of this was, let's get rid of all that stuff that we don't like and see if we can make the product in an excellent form of all natural product.
And that's what he did, one bag at a time.
We had Ziploc bags, and so I'd make this small batch of repair in that pot right there. And then I'd put that into Ziploc bags, let those cool on the countertop, and then I'd cut the corner of the Ziploc bag off and pipe it into bottles.
It was a passion project that soon turned into a full-time operation.
We have raw powders up here, willow bark, xanthan gum, magnesium, hyaluronic acid, lemon powder, salicylic acid. We have our bin full of flowers, so that's arnica, halcrinium, chamomile, and then we have some other emulsifiers. So Mike here is making repair cream, and so we get honey from Artie's Harvest in Portland, and it's all raw wildflower honey. This is our repair cream essential oil mixture. These are the powders that go into repair cream, and then our magnesium Epsom salts. So we take grapeseed oil, and I guess these are both grapeseed oil, and the emulsifying waxes and the stearic acid get melted to about 130 degrees, and then that's combined with similar temperature water. Our powders, they go into this big bucket, and here is one of my most proud purchases, our big old stick blender. All of our essential oils are right here, our smaller quantity essential oils. So everything gets combined here. We try and go linearly, and then once the repair cream is made, it goes under this dispenser filling unit. It's all pneumatic, and it just kind of squeezes out the lotion. We used to fill everything while it was hot, but with a 30-gallon barrel, it lowers in temperature as the quantity goes down and time passes. And so we're having to constantly readjust the filling machine. So once everything goes into the bottles, we put lids on. We have all of our lids right here. Some of them are pre-cut into the proper size, but we get to use this machine. This machine is adjustable for different size bottles and whatnot, and then it grabs the cap and puts it on. We used to do all hand tightening, and everything has to go to 35 pounds of pressure. So we were like using a wrench and just hand tightening, and our wrist would hurt, and it was no fun. Yeah. There was one day we got we do like branded bottles, and we got a branded bottle request from Mountain Hardware, and they ordered 2,000. This was while I was still in my house. They ordered 2,000 1-ounce sample bottles. And so it was just me and beer just putting caps on bottles for like what seemed like days on end.
Yeah.
So this is great. We can do, caps a bottle in 3 seconds, 10 seconds, whatever.
Yeah.
Cap bottles, put them through the dishwasher, cleans them, degreases, sanitizes, and then they come down here. And so at the end of the day yesterday, we have some special events going out, and our main advertising and give back to the community is these 1-ounce bottles. And so, yeah, with these machines, I filled and capped 500 bottles in like half an hour. So that was pretty good. So yeah, we put the labels on. Everything goes through the machine. We put the labels on. By hand still, but it's pretty easy. You just go like that. And then we come to our steam machine. We just learned about, we're always looking to make our process better and a little bit more efficient. And so these have perforations, so you gotta kind of line that up. And we just figured out that you can just kind of dip these in hot water and they'll shrink, and then you can put it through the steam machine. So the pre-shrinking kind of anchors the label onto the bottle. They go through the steam machine and they drop into this bin and they're pretty much done. We put them back onto racks, and then having worked in restaurants previously, I'm a big fan of first in, first out. And so this whole thing is set up to go through the steam machine, and then we just push the racks this way and just rotate stock. And so once that's done, come on over here. Feel like I'm in MTV Cribs. We have all the products lined up here. And this is Miranda's desk. This is where like customer service and shipping happens. And so we print out labels, and she'll put the labels on that desk over there, kind of lay them out. And so yeah, we just pull product from here. These are some new purchases. This thing is amazing. We used to use this to close boxes and pack tape, but now we kind of upgraded into paper tape, and it dispenses it for you, and it's just super easy. And I think it looks a lot nicer. And we got this fancy Rhino tape too. Yeah, upgrades all around. Always looking to like make things a little bit more streamlined and look a little nicer.
At their factory in Redmond, the now 3-person operation is taking orders from around the world. Their products currently found in over 200 rock climbing gyms.
We are busier than ever right now. We have a pallet going to Germany, who's a new distributor. We have a pallet going to UK, who's a new distributor, or who's been a distributor for a while. Japan, Singapore, and I think we're picking up like 3 new climbing gyms, which are our primary retail locations. I think we're picking up like 3 a week, 2 or 3 a week. So we're growing fast.
Products ranging from lotion to antiperspirant for your hands to massage cream and even a DEET-free bug spray.
One of our slogans has been Climb, Wash, Rhino, because part of having like healthy skin is keeping it clean. And so we would say you go climbing, you wash your hands, and then you use Rhino Repair, whatever product you want. But we never had that wash part. It was just use water or a soap you can buy somewhere else. And so we just came out with our wash. It's a Castile soap, so it's all plant-based, lots of essential oils. And so that has kind of brought the whole concept together.
With rock climbers all over loving what they're creating in Redmond.
I was a decent rock climber, but wasn't like well known. I wasn't known at all. But now I can go to these events. Like we go to, I don't know, 20 events a year between all of us. Maybe a little less than that. We go to these events and people are like, oh, Rhino, yeah, I love Rhino. And I get to meet people who I would have never met before, both like average climber across the country or pro climbers. And one of our athletes, we had 3 athletes in the Olympics, and one of them won gold, Yanya. So that's just like wild when I turn on my computer and I go to answer emails, and it's like Yanya and her manager like, hey, can we have a chat? And then it's Shauna Coxey or Colin or Ben Hanna or Alex Johnson. You know, it's just like, in what world is this my like email thread? So yeah, it's pretty neat.
And the thing is, you don't have to be a rock climber to benefit from their creations.
Our products work for everybody. My mom and dad use it. They definitely don't rock climb. My aunt loves it, and they've given it to friends. Any dry, like heels or elbows or hands, works excellent for. If you have like cracks, cracked cuticles in the winter, it works really well. And our antiperspirants work really well for like gamers. So they don't have to let go of their controllers to, like, you know, when you get nervous, you have to wipe your hands off. So we're trying to get into the gaming scene. And yeah, skiing, tennis, any time you want your skin to be better at whatever, our products will be good. So yeah, anybody.
Justin Brown has made Rhino Skin Solutions his origin story.